everybody, my name is Jill, and I am super excited to be teaming up with Hey Honey this month as their beauty blogger influencer of the month. And Hey Honey wanted to do a little get to know me, so they sent a list of questions my way so I can answer them and let you get to know who I am a little bit. Okay, so where are you from? I am born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana. Why did you start blogging? I started blogging because after I graduated from college, I honestly I was creatively stuck. Both of my degrees are in art. I was an art history and a photography major, and I really wanted to go into teaching. However, the master's program that I wanted to go into didn't quite work out. So when that didn't work out, I started getting on Instagram, and I was already posting my photography work on Instagram, but I started seeing makeup pop up and I was just so inspired by it that I wanted to jump in and do it too. And that was about the end of 2014 because I graduated in December 14 and started just a little bit before that. What is it about being a beauty blogger that gives you the most satisfaction? I really find personal satisfaction just being able to create. Being able to have some kind of artistic outlet is something that I need on a regular basis. I work in an office. When I'm done working in an office, I need to come home and be able to do something creative. With photography work, I'm not able to get out and do that all the time, but when I get home, my makeup's here. So I'm able to not have to go very far to be able to create, and that's something that I just really love. And something else that gives me satisfaction is being able to really communicate with other makeup artists and beauty bloggers and get to know them and see their art. I think that's something really cool about being on Instagram or online and blogging is you're able to connect with other people with like-minded interests from really anywhere. Who are your favorite blogs to follow? That is so hard. Okay, so I really love Jamie Genevieve. I love Makeup by Jack. He is so cool. I love Crispy. Linda Hallberg's is phenomenal. Jordan Hans. There's just so many. I could write a list. I am so inspired by so many people. What are your absolute beauty staples? So I have really dry skin, so I always take a good under eye cream and a good moisturizer, and also my Benefit brow products and a highlighter. What inspires you? I'm a very music-oriented person. I love music. I'm listening to music all the time. So music is one of the biggest things that inspires me. It's always inspired my artwork, whether it be makeup or it be photography. I work listening to music. I shoot listening to music. I've got a few artists that I will just always have on repeat because their music always inspires me. Also, really beautiful color and texture combinations inspire me for my own color inspiration. And also from a photography standpoint, I'm really inspired by fashion and beauty photographers that I admire. I will skim through Vogue every single month to get different ideas for how to light myself or light my models that I'm working with to really accentuate their features and the makeup that I'm shooting. What has been your most exciting or proud moment since you started blogging? I think getting reached out to and contacted by a brand that you really truly admire is something that is so satisfying and makes you feel proud. For me, getting reached out to by Sugar Pill was huge because they were one of the first brands I started playing with. And another big one for me was MAC because when I was in high school, my friend got me into MAC and she's no longer here. And so that's something that's just so near and dear to my heart is MAC. When they contacted me, I started sobbing. It was just so such a surreal moment. What has been the most challenging aspect of being a beauty blogger? I am a very competitive person. I don't talk about being competitive, but I'm very internally competitive. And so for me, I have very strongly fixate myself on numbers and then have to take a step back to remind myself that numbers are not important, that creating for yourself is important, and you're really not competing with anybody else, you're competing with you. Something I have to tell myself so often is don't be better than somebody else, be better than what you were the last time you worked on something. So for me, it's having to separate myself from what other people are doing and what I'm doing and realizing I'm not competing with the person next to me. That is probably the most challenging thing for me. And realizing also that the amount of likes or attention that you get on something does not mean you're any less important as an artist. And that's something that I've struggled with, and I've had myself take a step back so I can come down back to earth and remember why I create, because I love to do it. What new beauty trends are you most excited about? I think the beauty trend that I'm most excited about is the softer, more natural eyebrow. I was so bad at the fleeky Instagram eyebrows. So when I started seeing people start going towards a more like natural, feathery, softer brow, that just filled me with so much excitement. Yes, something that I can do. What beauty trends do you think should fade away? Using food, inanimate objects, anything like that for contouring or makeup hacks, I don't get it. I've never gotten it. I don't think I will ever understand it. Aside from that, I'm not particularly picky. If someone likes doing something, I'm not the kind of person where I'm like, I don't like that, you shouldn't do it. The only thing that really truly bothers me is the using like shoes and knives to contour your face. That's the only thing. That's really the only thing that bugs me. If you want to put makeup on a certain way, live your life. I don't care. It's not hurting me. It's not hurting somebody else. Why bother with it? What do you like to do in your spare time? I don't really have a whole lot of spare time, so sometimes people ask me that question and I'm like, sleep? No, but my husband and I, we get up at 5 a.m. every morning, go to the gym. I really, really like lifting weights. I love to work out. I'm a photographer, so when I get the chance to be able to get in the studio or go outside and shoot, that's something that I love and live for. What does the future of your blog look like, and where would you like blogging to take you? Oh man, I don't know. I feel like my blog is something that's like an ever evolving, ever changing thing. And I mean, this time last year, I never would have guessed that I would be making videos. So, I mean, that's cool. I don't think I can really say where I want it to go right now because, I mean, this time next year, anything could happen. And what I think is going to happen now, it might happen, might be totally different. I really honestly don't know. And where would you like blogging to take you? I think the dream would be able to be blogging full time, that or photography. However, I work in the family business. That's my full-time job. So I like working there. So if that doesn't if full-time blogging doesn't work out, everything's good. Life is good. Can't complain at all. Thank you so much for watching this short get to know me video, and thank you again so much to Hey Honey for having me as your influencer and blogger of the month. If you want to find me on social media, my Instagram is @JillTakesPhotos, and you can find me on YouTube under Jill Foran. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.